Anyway, that's the title of the presentation, and Evangeline Biglan, or Vanji Biglan, is supposed to be my co-author and partner. She can't come today. Okay, a little bit about Conservation International. We're an international NGO based in Arlington, Virginia. We have offices and programs around the world, especially in the Latin Americas, both terrestrial and marine, the Africas, and of course in this region. We have CIA in Indonesia, CIA in Cambodia, we have CIA in Singapore, Japan, and in China, and also sabi natin, Australia. Okay? And just to give you the vision of CI, we imagine a healthy, prosperous world. Oops, sorry. In which societies are forever committed to caring. And actually meaning of the key here. Okay, anyway. Caring for and valuing nature for the long-term benefit of people and all life on Earth. Our mission is to build a strong foundation of science, partnership, and field demonstration, and CI empowers societies to responsibly and sustainably care for nature, our global biodiversity, for the well-being of humanity. So that's the overall CI goal. We measure success in human terms, and our ultimate goal is to protect the most fundamental things that nature provides to all of us: our food, fresh water, livelihoods, and a stable climate. So we have all sorts of experts working in these fields. Okay, today's overview will just go through what we've done here in the Philippines, the SSS initiative, relative to the Executive Order 578, our conservation corridors and partners, and how we scaled up conservation, leading to the transboundary diagnostic analysis and the regional strategic action program. Okay, the Big Bang started in 2005. Actually joined CI in 2009, so there were a lot of things happening already when I came on board. And the Sulu and Celebes Seas project was launched, and in particular we worked on these 4 areas called corridors: Verde Island Passage, Cagayan Bridge, Pelagic Strait, and the Tri-National Sea Turtle Corridor with Malaysia and Indonesia. In all these conservation initiatives, NPA was the basic conservation tool. Okay. NPA had a lot of successes in the Visayas, especially under the advocacy of our dear Dr. Angela Alcala. Okay. So work in the SSS involved strengthening of NPAs because there were existing NPAs already then. They need some help in terms of management and enforcement. We helped establish new NPAs, of course, all over the area. In fact, to date, we have about 17,000 hectares of NPAs in the PIPN, which is still counting. The conservation interventions also involve, of course, strengthening of law enforcement, a lot of capacity building. In 2008 alone, I think we capacitated some 1,000 people, communities, and other partners in the VIP. And all the rest, policy review, and lots of IC activities. Private sector was also engaged, especially the fisheries, the oil and gas, and the ecotourism sector. All of this was coupled with research also, a consortium of partners, especially with UPMSI. We have Dr. Perry there, Manas, and also UPV, and then other universities, like Los Baños State and etc. Okay. Everything was done to conserve the full range of biodiversity in the Sulu and Celebes Seas. Again, the project, the SSS, contributed to the implementation of the ECP. This was a plan that actually WWF then spearheaded with Indonesia, Malaysia, and Philippines. The project hinged on the tri-national vision of biodiversity conservation and sustainable development. The last bullet, it enabled direct participation in informing and strengthening governance for the seascape. Because CI is a member of the tri-national committee, all its subcommittees. There are 3 subcommittees of the tri-national committee of the SSS, for SSME, with the fisheries, entities and networks, and species. Okay, so like a year after President Gloria Arroyo ratified Executive Order 570, this is very critical. The EO is a national policy on biological diversity for national implementation and specifically targeted conservation of the Sulu-Sulawesi seascape, otherwise known as the Sulu-Sulawesi marine ecoregion, otherwise known as the Sulu-Celebes Seas large marine ecosystem. So there are many aliases, and this is the geography that I will show you in a while. So the EU paved the way for the creation of an ad hoc task force to formulate the VIP framework plan. All of that for the management of this 1.14 million hectares of really biodiverse area. As I think Ben mentioned earlier, it's the center of shorefish biodiversity in the world. Of course, the executive order cannot happen without the partnership with a lot of stakeholders, sectors. So when we say a lot of partners, this is it. This is not meant for you to read each and every one. And the geography is this one. Sulu-Sulawesi seascape. And to the partners, may I take this opportunity to thank you, all of you. Be connected. But I'd like to highlight, of course, our partnership then with World Fish Center, now FIN, in coming up with this project, the conservation of juvenile fish resources for the VIP Marine Biodiversity Corridor, Conservation Corridor. You can see outside the fish rulers and posters there are a result of the partnership. We use this extensively in the IEC campaign across the seascape. Okay, one of the ways we use this is through the Children's Roadshow, the children kanina, but I think they left already. And it was kind of fun for everyone. And the roadshow is a grassroots approach to conservation. We had to hit the children also. I mean, not hit like that, but give information to them. Because most of the time we try to engage the fisher boats or the adult people working in the DNP or the Sulu-Sulawesi. So a lot of fun stuff. And t-shirts. T-shirts are cool, and it's a constant reminder, not constant, it's periodic, you have to wash the shirt. Periodic reminder of what's happening in DIP and in the Sulu-Sulawesi and how important their participation is in this conservation, big conservation act. Then the fish rulers, of course. There's an image of the fish ruler there. And it's just a simple awareness tool to promote involvement in marine conservation efforts. The kids are engaged here, they go home, they eat their fish, and They are aware that how little the fish are in what the fishers caught. So this helps them more involved in the conservation effort. So just infographics of the erosion. So all of this is meant to address all sorts of issues from unsustainable fishing, overfishing, habitat destruction, erosion, and pollution, and everything exacerbated by climate change. So this is the Sulu Sea and Celebes Sea. The Sulu-Celebes seascape are two basins of ocean or seas. Covers about 1 million square kilometers of water. Biodiverse area, some info bits for kids. These are the conservation corridors that we work in. Bernardo Passage, Cagayan Bridge, Malabat Corridor, and the Sea Turtle Corridor. The corridors are waterways collecting large bodies of water in Tagalog, Latusan. And they are the 4 priority conservation corridors that we work in. So just going through them quickly. VIP is most famous because the governor, Vilma Santos, is also known as the VIP. And it's very fitting. So different kinds of biodiversity will be found in different corridors. For the Cagayan Bridge, you have large marine organisms there. Palawak, turtles, and then other marine wildlife. Sea turtle, of course, in the sea turtle corridor. We have 5 to 7 existing species. Okay, in scaling up conservation, we wanted to not only do work on a large scale, but also coordinate actions on a larger scale, especially with information narration. But all information has to feed back and refine whatever we do on a smaller scale, like FBAs and networks. And this project came about after the Sulu-Celebes Seascape project. The Sulu Celebes Seas Fisheries Management Project, and this is with, again, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Philippines, and DFAR is this very crucial, critical partner in this endeavor. And we have lots of personalities here from DFAR, Director Sachivi, the Director of Okita, I saw him earlier, NFRDI, represented by Sir Jun Torres here. Dr. Ann, Anadel Manpan, part of the project. Hello. Anyway, we looked at transboundary problems in the Sulu-Celebes seascape, and these are them. This is actually the second iteration of the analysis already. The first one was done by the Bandier in 2004, 2005. But the same problems served. The only different thing was that we expanded the geographic scope, because we had to include, if you recall previously, the freshwater problem. Okay. Just going through the transboundary diagnostic analysis, we had a lot of problems because, you see, this was very data deficient. Ben told us about the Wallachian shortfall. Wala data. So it was very problematic for us to do the TDA. But unlike fisheries, this is not meant to analyze the trend, but to show you that their data goes way back to the 60s. So kudos to BFAR, that we have very good temporal data. And these are the rich fishing grounds to the SSS, and it's very important to many millions of people here. again, going back to the data scarcity of what we encountered. But at least after that, we were able to get the countries sign up the what's this, Regional Strategic Action Program for Indonesia, Malaysia, and Philippines, and therefore access parents actually signed in the Philippines. Okay. Some other ministers of Indonesia and Malaysia. Quickly there because the time is already up. And thank you. If there's time for questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Rex, for your CP's work on the Sulu and Celebes Seas Marine Declaration and the part of the finfish rulers and juvenile posters relating information contained against overfishing. So we now are open for your questions.
Good afternoon, Dr. Msntebon. My question is about the mention about the road show. What is in there that you prepare and share to those who attend? And who share with you, especially with the logistic burdens to carry on the road show that you usually prepare?
Okay. We actually have back then we have an IEC person, and the project, the SSS, actually had the funds to mobilize such roadshow. All the infographics, we even hired experts to develop those. So in terms of logistics, I think it wasn't much of a problem. Who went with the group? The experts, of course, our IEC person, and how often? No, the roadshow was done for the Verde Island Passage, so municipalities of Nasugbu, Calatagan, Mabini, even San Juan. So it was a series of shows and activities with the youth.
Other questions?
I said this morning that I am the advocate of the devil, so I will wear these clothes again. Last weekend we were in Anilao. I have shown these pictures this morning, and I'm sorry, but I don't see any problems. There is more and more plastic. So I've dived in there. So my first dive in Anilao was 1997. I dived very often the past 9 years because I was based here in the Philippines. There is more and more plastic. Okay? Cathedral Rock, one of the sanctuaries, the surface has been reduced on the demand of fishers. There is development of building. Ryder can confirm. We had one catalog of life meeting here. I brought my colleagues, I will see the beauty of the reef, but the visibility was less than in the North Sea because of the construction of the building. I mean, Anilao, okay, Verde Passage, for those who don't know. Verde Passage. During the night, we heard people fishing in Paro very close to the shore and most probably too long. I mean, can you measure any improvement? I'm sorry, I blame myself because Birdfish was part of the Sulu Seascape project. Okay. But I was really sad last weekend. I'm a bit depressed. So I don't see any improvement.
Yeah, when people see all this thing, in fact, we had the California Academy of Sciences come over and also do their expedition in the center of Shortfish Biodiversity, and they trolled for biological specimens, and the result came up trash. It's a sad reality, but it's also one of the things that the VIP LGUs are really concerned about. In fact, last week we just launched a new project, the Marine Biodiversity Area Project. It's actually also partnered with FIN, UPMSI. And people there are really concerned with the trash problem. It's a very difficult issue because trash can come from, Manila Bay even flowing out and into the VIP. It can come from the shipping industry. They dump their waste at sea. It happens. So it's a complex problem, and we're trying our best with the LGUs how to address that with the help of DNR, of course the marina also, and all possible partners we can get involved. But of course we also have successes. Many people just look at the bad things, but really engaging the people in establishing networks of marine protected areas, they're really full into it. They have organized their law enforcement network. It's very strong now in Batangas province and Oriental Mindoro province, and even parts of Occidental Mindoro province. So, but there are few. There were some casualties doing this enforcement work in the VIP. Two Bantay Dagans already were killed. So it's complex, it's expensive, and we're trying to find new ways to improve enforcement, new ways to engage other sectors to be involved and be concerned in the preservation of our central center.
Okay, time for one last quick question, last quick answer.
Yeah. Are there ways of evaluating what the successes are and what the mishaps are? Because if we are all talking about this anecdote here, anecdote there, anecdote here, right? So if there was a way of presenting the impact of the work that has been done in one particular area, then maybe we can measure or find ways of doing things better.
Any suggestion? Well, the expansion of marine protected areas is one measure of success. It's a quick measure of success in the VIP. Hectareage of coral reefs, mangroves, seabed beds under protection. That's one measure.
Just the mean size of the fish in the market.
Something I forgot to mention, when you go to the fish market in Adilao, you have more tilapia than you have fish.
It's good, so they're not fishing the white. Yeah, but those are the things that we need to develop further, the metrics for successes and challenges.
One last question, Dr. Kabangan.
Actually, it's not a question, I was just going to help answer the question of them.
Go ahead, please.
Then asked, Dr. Palomares asked whether there's a way to measure impacts. Yes, there are ways, management effectiveness of MPAs. There are also process indicators, meaning, what is establishment of MPAs. Ecological indicators, you measure the size of fish. And also social indicators, income of fish, for instance. Yes, there are tools.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this session. Once again,
Sorry. I just mentioned we just started an MPABA project. I'm advertising and looking for field people. Any three. So anyone interested? Come join us.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Dr. Mcdonald.